Alright guys, welcome back to Ogo Gaming Coronavirus Edition 3 or whatever. Unfortunately, or fortunately, coronavirus has us stuck at home and we're recording more often, so that's to your benefit. Ha! Anyways, while we were gone, we did run off, I didn't record, we ran off a 7-win draft, a little black-white. We took out Voxy again and climbed our way up to Platinum 2. Wish we would have recorded it, but in the words of the cool kids, let's go. Let's see if we can keep it going. Here we go. Ranked draft. Get us something good. Come on, baby. Shatter the Sky. Love the card. Is that what we want to do in Limited? Is that what we want to do? Play it out, and if we're behind, clear the board? I guess. I mean, I guess it's awful. It's awful tough to pass this up. Gives you a lot of options. Love the Storyteller. Blood Aspirant's okay. Blight Breath, Catoblepus, can't even say that anymore. The Cow, the bad cow is fine, it's fun. I guess we're taking Shatter. Alright, so what do we want to back up Shatter with? Best cards in the pack here are probably Renata, Siona, maybe Return to Nature. So we're probably taking one of these two uncommons. I'm not a huge fan of taking a double green, double white in the first two picks, but obviously if we're going to play Shatter Sky, it's probably going to end up being a long game. Having a double green doesn't really matter. Do we want to get into a green-white enchantment deck? And then if it doesn't play out well, then we Shatter? I don't know. I kind of like Renata better. That's what we're going to do. Alright. So if we're going to keep in the green-white scheme, which we don't have to, best card here, probably Omen of the Forge. We could take a Caratid, we can take the Dawn Evangel if we're going to get a lot of enchantments. Sentinel's Eyes, we wouldn't mind to have both these. Let's take the Dawn Evangel. Alright, so green-white. Is that really what we want to be? I mean, again, we could have had two Caratids. We could have done something fun, couple 4-color. We've seen a lot of red, or we've seen back-to-back red, I would say. I think we just want our first Chimera here over the Lyra. Alright, so we've got some good options here. Hydra's Grasp. Good. You know, wins you games, but it's got to stick. It's risky to play a 3 costing cast enchantment, just have him kill it, but it has won a lot of games for me, and it's won a lot of games against me. Return to Nature. Karametra's Blessing. I think I'm going to take Return to Nature here, a little bit of early removal. Alright, Setessan Training's good if we're really going in on enchantments. Storyteller. Wayfarer. Okay, nothing here that really feeds the green-white enchantment decks. A lot of times you got green fatties, you want a wings. So, no offense to any green fatties out there, that was said with love. But I don't hope we don't play it, but I'll take the wings. Alright, drying up. Let's take a white non-fatty. Aspect of Manticore. Again, it seems like there's more red probably flowing than anything. Ha! So, when you start down a green-white enchantment, even if it's a little rough, what card would you like to open pack 2? How about Calix, Destiny's Hand? I think that should lock us into green-white. I'd love to have the Nessian Hornbeetle and the Wanderer. Couple of Nessian dudes here. One's a beetle, one's a satyr, so really no dudes, but you know what I'm saying.
Petty gods and foolish mortals have unbalanced our world.
Wow, he just gave a small speech there. So now that we've got Destiny's Hand, Calix Destiny's Hand, we really want to get enchantments in here. I guess this doesn't count as enchantment, but it helps us find enchantments. I don't mind Birth of Melitus here. It looks like with Birth of Melitus, Shatter the Sky, we're going to be a little more control-y. then kind of a play out our Wayfarers, go all crazy. We still don't have a 2-drop, which is troubling. Okay. Interesting pick here. If we want to keep enchantments going, we can take the Hydra's Growth, but we've got 2 really good kind of creature cards that we want. I think we'll take the Chimera. We'll take the powerful enchantment here. Man, there's some really good options here. We don't have any 2s. I'd love to get our enchantments to cost a little less. So I think I'm going to skip the Heliod's Punishment and the Loathsome Chimera. It seems... Man, it seems like Heliod's Punishment is what we should do, but I'd love to have a 2-drop that makes all our enchantments cost less. Sorry, I know I'm spastic. My mouse is going all over here. We'll take the Punishment. Man, we need creatures. Are we going to have enough creatures to put our sweet enchantments on? I think probably would love to have a Captivating Unicorn in this deck, but Hero of the Pride, we really need a 2-drop. Flicker, what do we have? We might want to flicker. We would love to flicker the Laguna. We would love to flicker the Pilgrim. We wouldn't mind to flicker some other stuff, or do we just want the big boy? Just another enchantment. I think we'll take the big boy this time around. Alright. Spider's good. We could have skipped the big boy. Alright. 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 So we're loaded. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. Thassa's Intervention, Commanding Presence. We've already got 2 Commanding Presence. Best hero probably for us is Heliod's Pilgrim. So when you're going to use your enchantment as an O-ring, you want to get a nice enchantment that can't be dealt with. I don't know if that's Colossus. I don't know if that's Renata. It's going to be hard to say, but we want a Heliod's Pilgrim here. Second Return to Nature. Second Colossus. We could take a Farika Spawn. We've got an Unknown Shores. I don't think that's what we want to do. We might just be better off with Hero of the Pride and equipping them up with a Commanding Presence from time to time. Although we could have done whatever we want enchantment wise here. So do we want another Omen of the Sun? Do we want our first Flicker? Do we want a Nexus Wardens? Sometimes Nexus Wardens just let you have all the time in the world to do what you want to do, which makes them appealing to me. I do love a Flicker. Let's take the Wardens here. Man, we definitely could have had some kind of red deck. Flicker, we can still Flicker. We can Moss Viper. I think I'm going to take the Flicker here. I don't know for sure if we'll play it. Yes, we will play Sentinel's Eyes. Calix Tactics could be interesting with a couple of Heroes of the Pride, an Omen of the Sun. But we may just want another 2-drop. Know that we'll play it. Okay, we've got a Flicker, right? Yeah. We seem to be flush all of a sudden on 2-drops. It would have been fun to build a red-white deck. Maybe splashing Calix. We got all the Flickers, all the 2-drops we want, actually. Alright, we're going to pare this baby down. 20 gems, alright. It's helpful. Alright, so can we play 16 lands? Depends on what we end up with here. If we did, we probably wouldn't play the big boy. Would probably hold off playing the big boy. But let's say we've got to make 6 cuts if we're going to play 16 lands. What are our, looks like, original 6 cuts here? Funny thing is, I'd love to not play Shatter the Sky and just go really tempo, aggressive enchantments here. Which we could do, but we just have those games where you get behind early, and a Shatter the Sky gives you a chance to get back in it. 5 more cuts. We could cut 1 and 1. That still leaves us with 16 creatures. 3 more cuts. Man, Flicker and Heliod's Punishment. Maybe Nexus Wardens. We've got some way to deal with flyers. We may not need Nexus Wardens. I mean, when we hit Calix, we want to make sure we're hitting an enchantment. So I don't really want to cut any enchantments if we don't have to. Man, maybe Pious Wayfarer isn't gonna be what we want to be doing here. Although we're gonna be casting so many enchantments. Yeah. Alright, one more cut. Probably Flicker. It's either Flicker or Heliod's Punishment. So what do we have removal wise? Not much. And if we're gonna be a little bit aggro, I mean, we've got one big removal. Calix can remove stuff. Yeah, let's cut the Flicker and see how it works. Okay, we're heavy white here. We could have been white-red for sure. Let's go 9-7. Everybody cool with 9-7? This deck didn't turn out near as good as I like, but it could do some fun stuff. I'd almost love to cut the Shatter and just play, you know, another hero. Maybe with a couple commanding presence and whatever. Maybe we just want a third hero over the... But sometimes exiling that loathsome chimera is really nice. Yeah, let's split it. Let's go to 2 and 1. Alright. Not perfect, but it's got some cards. Let's see what we can do. We're playing Tap That. This is the kind of deck where Shatter the Sky might help us win a game. And it's really the only reason I kept that 7. Because we have no early drops. Hopefully they have a bunch of creatures to just play out like crazy. And not an agonizing remorse. Alright, I think since we drew the Chimera, we have to play this like a normal game. And not hold off and Shatter the Sky. And if we end up falling behind, then use our Shatter.
I am born of Nyx, child of the stars.
Let's see how often we swing and miss. There's one.
I am blessed by Nyx.
That's one swing and miss. Hey, we didn't miss twice.
The
That's
stars
something.
will light our way.
We're definitely walking the thin line here, because with him playing a great scarred berserker, we could certainly hold off. I think we'll play this out like we're playing normal.
Don't tempt. I have strayed. Cannot escape the bonds of fate.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. We're kind of going all in. Of course, we're not that nervous initially because we're going all in, but we do have Shadow the Sky backup. Should anything go crazy, let's use Calix first.
Clothis, show me my path.
Clothis, show him his path. He'll just sacrifice it, but that keeps the pressure on. We're almost to the point where we can get our Chimera back out. Hopefully he doesn't have a... Okay, he doesn't. I was going to say, hopefully he doesn't have Return to Nature to free up his Berserker. Berserker. Alright, one top. Getting in for... he's sacrificed. Alright. Well, he didn't get to tap that, I can tell you that. We got through tap that at least that time. Alright, so we know this deck is good if we can play Calix and our opponent agrees to let it stay on the board. Not sure how often that agreement will be in place, but we know it's good if that happens. So how's everybody dealing with the corona where they are? Unfortunately, we're about to get locked down on Tuesday, and so all non-essential personnel can't leave their house. It's crazy. It's crazy to think 6 weeks ago we're just cruising around, life is great, and now no one's gonna be able to leave their house. It just blows my mind. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we will flatten the curve. Come on. Let me get my 1, 2, 3 drops so we look like we know what we're doing. So what do you want to do on 2? Hero of the Pride or Birth of Melitus? Alright, do we want to attack into their singer? I don't think so. Let's just play the Birthplace of Melitus. Just in case they got it, I'm going to hold back. Thin out our deck a little bit. Just in case they got it. Interesting. Alright, there's our boy Calix. Let's make sure we get it to a counter spell. enchantment do we want to go get? Is the question. Let's go for a commanding presence. I wonder if the opponent's intimidated by our pet. Probably not, but oof. Got our shields up. And we're rolling Calix out.
I was created for one purpose, restoring order to Theros. The patterned
whiffing.
future appears before
Just like
me.
last game, we whiffed on our first Calix. Activation. I would guess our opponent has a started mantle in hand.
The stars will light our way.
Coming in with the Pilgrim and ready to play the Spider if he doesn't block. We are benefiting from our opponent being stuck on the fence, obviously. Making a couple of 1/1 flyers. Coming after my Calix. Again.
The patterned future appears before me.
So he could definitely have a blessing. Which I don't think we're too worried about. It's not ideal, but we would get out of his hand before hopefully playing our Chimera. I don't know if that was a good block. Alright. I would say we're in a advantageous situation. That's my incredible analysis. on this turn we're gonna go with the old Omen of the Sun. Exile the Hero of the Winds, putting it on the Omen.
Cease your fate as this will cease your meddling.
We're gonna swing in. Now, should we be worried about our opponent having Shadow of the Sky? It's unlikely, but I don't think we need to play anything else. He still can't kill our Calix unless something changes, because we've got a blocker. We've got a bona fide blocker. So I think we can exile this bad boy.
Think of the damage you are causing.
This could be a Starlit Mantle. Oh, a blessing, okay.
Return to your place, interloper.
I think we'll just go wide on him. I don't think we need to return that. He'll get our Calix here, but we definitely could have kept up a land to prevent him from gaining life here. That would have been ideal. We have played this less than perfect. So if I block here to keep Calix alive, he's going to go to 13. But we will continue to look. I think he might still have a Starlit Mantle is what the problem is. But I think we'll just let him take that. Go to 13. We'll just hope he doesn't have a Hope he doesn't have a way to answer this. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. Alright, so despite less than perfect play there, we got it done. But unfortunately we did give him a chance to kind of get back in that. Have to be smarter. But whatever, we squeaked her to 2-0. On our way. On our way to stardom. Remember, I should probably stop saying this because it jinxes us every time. 5 wins is our goal. That keeps us treading water, keeps us moving up. All right, we're playing wide-eyed in the diamond range. I like this start. I like a turn 3 Transcendent Envoy with Commanding Presence on it. I mean, I almost got a Leon in the Lost 5. Obviously this is dangerous, but you know, we live dangerously over here. Never punished. Alright. So let's go for a... We really need land to make this, to give us the best chance to win this. I mean, we could get a second Commanding Presence. Strap it on the Heliod's Pilgrim with a Return to Nature. He would kill anything big, but if he plays a Typhon, that's just going to get eaten up. We do have a second Heliod's Pilgrim here. Does that mean that Calix was on top? Ouch. Maybe not. Alright, let's go with Heliod's Punishment in case he plays. Now let's take the trouble. Gets us another card. Granada. Alright, so I wonder if he's got a green 1 casting cost repeal. Fake me a stern dismissal? Not sure what happened. I know we need some land though. There's the card that he wanted. He's got the Catoblepas. He's got the Catoblepas, but currently that... Alright, so what's our play here? I think we attack in with these two. Probably block with the Grove Dancer, the Scrove Dancer. I don't think he has a way to return the Mystic Repeal, does he? So I think this adds 1 devotion. Let's play our own Renata for now. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, and you survives because we didn't kill the... That's huge. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Do we let him play the... I think in this case we gotta let him play out here. And try to win with Shatter this guy. Land though. He'll play Cataclysm this turn and probably kill Renata. I'm still not sure playing this out isn't best. If I kill Renata now, I can return our Renata with the Storyteller, which eats... Yeah, let's just play it out. What the heck? This might be wrong. Let's just see what happens. Because he's got a legendary. Let's return Renata. Alright, well, so much for that idea. So much for that idea. Might have backfired. Might have backfired. Another one of those? Oh boy. And all the beef. Okay. Got all the beef. Holy moly. 3 Nylea's Forerunner. She many Christmas. All the beef, wide-eyed, bringing it to my face. I'm not sure what can save it now. Well, that's something, I suppose. So this requires 4 other cards. We don't want to kill that. 5, 10, 14. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we lost. Too much beef, man. The dude was rolling. The dude was rolling 3 Nylea's Forerunner. Yeah, I needed to win faster. See if we can gain some life from our Pegasus. Come on, draw a land. Oh, come on. We need him to draw a land. We're out of it. Five, 10, 15. 10, gain 3. Yeah, good game. Good game, pal. You got us. You got us. Wide-eyed goddess, big beefy boy. There and hope. Needed him to draw land there. Probably should have. I mean, I don't know how. I shattered and then he rolled out 3 more fatties. Could have shattered first, then I would have had some more recursion, but I'm not sure it would have mattered. Not sure it would have mattered. Not sure that was the right line. Probably the wrong line, but also not sure it would have mattered. Have to go back and look at it, grind on it, analyze, you know, put it on a Venn diagram, come up with a hypotheses on what could have gone right. You know what? Yeah. Might have to overthink it to find out what the heck is going on. Mahers. All right. We got a 1/2 drop. Let's see if we can play better. Maybe every time I click the trophy. That's lucky for us. Let's see. Let's just see. We could draw a Commanding Presence. I like these sleeves. See how I called that? Anybody watching at home see how I called that? Wow. No. The problem is no one's watching this far into the video, or that would have been impressive. Don't Myers grass me, bro. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I could be more cautious with this, but I could not hit the attack all. Oh wow, he didn't block. I mistakenly hit the attack all. He mistakenly didn't block. So I guess that's a friendly move by both of us. Alright, so now we could save our guy by giving him protection from white, but you know. I don't know if that's a thing. Well, we might do it now. We might do it now because yes, the Commanding Presence falls off, but so does the Dreadful Apathy. But then we got to use up our Alcia to the Bounty. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. I ain't doing it. It's too bad he had that Dreadful Apathy. That was the one thing could get us by going, but I didn't want to wait to play the Commanding Presence. I'm not patient. As you guys know, I'm not that patient. We're probably in trouble here if we don't get some action. Like I tell my friends all the time, I need some action. Sending them both in. Who's got a blessing or something that gets us, but whatever. We gotta. We've got the Alciad here to protect us a little bit. It's probably better for us if he gets rid of the envoy. With a commanding presence in the graveyard in case we draw Laguna Band Storyteller. Alright, hard for us to get through the Glory Bearers. We could use the Sentinel's Eyes. Oh, I thought I was going to follow it again. We'll come in with the Leon into the Lost Pride. I assume the Alciad is keeping him from blocking there. He also might have a Storyteller hoping to return his dreadful apathy. Wonder if he's got another dreadful apathy. Look at that Pilgrim doing all the work. Oh, Heliod's Punishment. What's he gonna put it on? Got him down to 6. We need a Sentinel's Eyes. Oh, that's a tricky play. Now you can play the punishment for 1. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. I'm gonna go ahead and do this before I forget. That's not action. Okay, now if we attack with the Leon of the Lost Pride, what would he block with? The Lampad and the Pilgrim? Yeah, we can still get protection. Alright, we'll do that. We could also give Renata protection from white if we really wanted to. Okay. We have everything in there. He's gonna try to get us on a that's we wanted our Laguna Band Storyteller, bring that back. He's gonna go up to 8 here. That's okay. Got some action. Come on, dealer. Okay.
All responsible for the damage to destiny.
Alright, so now question is, do we want to remove the Pegasus? We could actually remove this. We could actually remove the Heliod's Punishment also. We can remove the Glory Bears and attack for 7. what happens if we remove the glory bearers? No, he's still got this Sun Moon Pegasus there. We make him attack with all his flyers if he wants to kill Calix.
Clothis, show me my path.
Target creature or enchantment you control gains protect the color your choice to the end turn. So if he attacks with all these, he will kill Calix, but he's really going to be vulnerable to... Well, he's going to get another blocker. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. We could free up Renata. What's Heliod's Pilgrim going for? Alright. Alright, so he doesn't have to attack with all his flyers now. I assume he's going to take out the Calix. I am surprised. Auto Tapper must have got him. He would like to gain life with the Pegasus for sure. Okay. Calix down. Temerit, that's the worst thing you could have had there. Alright, so... Can 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers, 5 blockers. You got 5 blockers, no way to gain life. But we're going to be in trouble soon. 2, 5, 6. You can gain life, but you can't gain life here. No longer can we attack with the Leonor Lost Pride because Temerit's in the way. Alright, we need something. I think we're in trouble. I think we're in trouble. I mean, there's no way he doesn't go up to 6 life here. Temerit's a problem. We need return to nature. Yep, taking us down to 9 at least. Going. Oh. That means he's got a final death. Okay. he's got 3 blockers, which means 5, 9, 13. Which means he's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can sack. He's got a final death. Okay, so alright, let's see what happens here. He's going to block that with Glory Bearers for sure. That means 2 damage is getting through. I think we might get there. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. He's got the Scavenger Harpy up there. Maybe not. Maybe he'll have to lose the Harpy though. Let's take the House of the Bounty. Let's take the Sentinel's Eyes, please. Hopefully next turn that can give us protection. If he just plays something white, I can give the Chimera protection from white. Alright. And we got there. Tight one. Tight one. Anyone nervous there? Not me. It was clearly we had it all the way. Alright, I'm gonna pause. You won't know this, but I'm gonna pause the recording real quick, refill my drink, and then let's keep going. Guys, I totally missed out there. We got a Mystical Dispute. Our standard collection grows. Can't wait to put some Croaky's Teamer or Bant or whatever he builds next into play with my Mystical Dispute. Alright, we're taking on Gariki. You guys know him or her? Yeah, me neither, but that's okay. They're out there to try to take it from us. Man, we're drawing Renata every... Uh-oh. He's ramping. We're not exactly ramping, but we're hitting our drops. Oh yeah, we got some Calix. Here comes a Pilgrim, baby. Yes? Now, do we want... Here's the question. Here's the line we can take. Who's the experts out there? He's probably going to play a big old fatty next, right? Pretty soon. We could... He's got 5 mana available. He's got Forerunner coming. I don't know. We can return to nature that, but we're just going to take... We're going to get greedy and take a Commanding Presence. Alright, no fatties yet. So at most, he's not taking the same plan as our old friend who had multiple fatties. I think we're going to put up a little more defense before we run Calix out there. We can take some hits to the face for a while till we get our defense up. Ooh. Ooh. That's something he's going to want to Aroa's Blessing. I think maybe we'll Sentinel's Eyes it now. Might not be right, but whatever. That's what we're doing. You know, this is my party, and I can do whatever I want. Yeesh. That's something we might want to... Alright, let's get crazy. You guys want to get crazy? Let's Calix.
The multiverse provides me with fascinating new
exile
experiences.
this creature until the Sentinel's Eyes leaves play.
I have strayed. From this will cease your meddling.
Could be a mistake, but I don't want to mess with that giant. Alright, and we got to return to nature in case we need to... Okay, that's not going to do it. That's not taking down our Sunman Pegasus. That's not taking down our Sunman Pegasus either. Okay, so what could he play? There's certainly cards. We're not falling for this. It's got trample though. Alright, now do we want to try to assemble Voltron?
Look skyward and receive the gifts of the gods.
He didn't want us to assemble Voltron. You see that? He said, no, thank you. Alright. What are we at? 4 wins? Man, we're almost to 5. Did I just jinx us? We're almost to 5. Let's go. Come on, let's get a 5th. Every time I record, I stink it up. So let's see if we can get to 5. Every time I record, we can basically say mistakes were made. Again. So what are you guys doing during the quarantine? Some of you guys watching that aren't quarantined? I hope you are. I hope you're in a place that doesn't have this, because it's a pain in the rear. That's the kindest word I could come up with. Pain in the rear. Alright. If we got a hand that's got some both colors in Calix, we're going to give it a shot. I like to have a 2-drop like a Leonin hero. Okay. Lampad. Lampad. Yeah, that's not as good. Alright. What's our favorite card to go for? Anybody remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Commanding Presence. Alright, so clearly now we've got all our enchantments in our hand. Calix is not going to find anything. He's going to have to act like an O-ring. We need some land, though. No blocks. We'll take it. We'll take it for one turn. Oh! Alright, he's out of land. Loading up Voltron again. Don't kill my envoy. Don't kill my envoy. We want to put a commanding presence on it. Don't do it. Please? I said please. Step. It's me. It's Ovo Gaming. Step. Can you hear me? What do you say oops for? Alright, so... yeah. He might have a drag to the underground now, which would be unfortunate. In fact, he does. When people say nice, that means they got it. Watch this. Drag to the underground. Maybe that's what it's called. Maybe not. Alright, so I like Chimera here. How do we protect it from final death? We don't. If he draws a land, he's got final death, and he's got final death. But we've got Chimera coming in. Got Chimera coming in hot. Final death. Nope. Moment of the Hunt. Moment of the Hunt is like final death, but oh, this guy's full of humor. Oops. What kind of mistake do you think he made? Anybody know? Another Lampad. I tried to get him to play that on the first turn. Alright, let's see. So, let's put the training on this dude. That's a technical term. This dude. Nice. He gave me a nice. He's giving me oops. He's giving me nice. He might have a, yeah, one of those. Bad breath cow. Got me. He can stay alive here, assuming I don't have a Sentinel's eyes. Nice. He loved it. Nice. Here we come. Here's some nice for you. Oh. All the emotes and then the head explosion. It's too bad. We're getting close to Platinum Tier 1. And we got, well, not a great M20 card, but... Alright, we got our 5 wins. Is everyone happy? I'm tired of you all complaining in the comments about not getting 5 wins. We got them, okay? Back off, back down. It's just stop. You know, those of you that thought we weren't going to get 5 wins, as Proteus would say, that's a yikes. Now we're playing Profi. You guys know Profi? Ah, oh, no Calix. Alright, we're going to do it. We're going to do it different this time. Okay, we've done it one way. We're going to try it a different way. It may include shattering the entire sky. Oh, a horn beetle? Come on, bro. Why you gotta be like that? So, this is kind of, the word would be awkward. Because we can start suiting up our dude and just going to town, constructing Voltron. Because we can go Setest and training, we go Sentinel's Eyes, we can go Commanding Presence, and just they may not have an answer. But if they do, then we're hosed. If we hold off and we shatter the sky, we've got no creatures to put these things on. So let's go. There's no way he blocks. Okay. Here comes the loathsome chimera. Oh, we dodged that. Counterspell. Does he have a counterspell? Let's find out. Interesting. Stern dismissal. No, all right. We're coming. We still have the Voltron Dream Alive. We can still be the Voltron Dream. Should you guys want to alter our plans? I don't think so. Let's go. Let's just keep going. Oh, except he loses his abilities. It's a terrible play. But he could block with both. I mean, that's not the worst thing. We'll bring the Arachnir back. But that was a bad play. I should have put the Commanding Presence on the Leon or the Lost Pride, whoever's playing along at home. No, we're alright. We're alright. You know what we could do, which would be a lot of fun? We could play Alcid the Life's Bounty. Give the Arachnir protection from blue. Just go nutty. Sir, we will take your Nessian Hornbeam to our face. Swinging in with all. Vexing goal. Not a surprise. Got us. You got us. Killed our little dude. Little lady. We will play your Renata. Like I tell you guys. Ooh, double Nessian Hornbeetle. I don't know if you guys are playing along at home, but we are pretty much dominant. And I mean dominant when our opponent doesn't draw land. That's right. Dominant. Some of you guys, you know, you're playing at home, trying to learn this game, trying to get better. You're learning from the master. I mean, when the person draws no land, we almost 60-70% of the time we win. I mean, and that's a win percentage that you look at and you see and you say, man, how do I get to be the kind of player that Old Go Gaming is? That's what, I mean, everybody's got to have goals. That's what you should look at. There's no well, there might be a little, sarcasm, but you know, we're at 6 wins. Somehow we're at 6 wins. Let's get a 7. We're playing Mike's Sing. I can't do it. Alright, so we're slower. These are powerful cards, but we're slower. We're probably going to draw a 2-drop, right? Like a hero. Let me take a drink while my deck puts hero on top. Oh. Rigged. Wizards has rigged this. Oh, what's it? That thing barking at me. What's stupid? No. No, don't play that, dude. Play this. This Chimera is pretty much loathsome. Oh, I forgot. Oh, all 3 colors. Game on. We could be in trouble. What? So the options here are he could play the Threnody Singer, however you pronounce it, which would kill us. He could play a Red Omen, which would kill us. So there's no reason to play the Commanding Presence here, other than we've got Laguna Band Storyteller. So let's just swing in and see what he does. He takes 4, which we're okay with. We'll play Pilgrim. This time I think, so as I look at this board state, again, not great at this game, but as I look at this board state, if we can keep him from playing a creature, if we can lock him down, maybe we can win this one quick. Makes me want to go with Heliod's Punishment. Now he knows we have it, so maybe things will change. Maybe he's still going to kill our Chimera. Maybe he's got a Red Omen. That's interesting. We can do this now, which makes our Heliod Pilgrims a threat. Makes it less of a threat. We do have a return to nature, right? We could. Got him down to 12. He does have 6 cards in hand. But we got him to 12. This is kind of an Ashiok deck, isn't it? Aha! That's that return to nature I was thinking about. Should we do it now? He's got a lot of mana open. I think I like returning to nature at the end of his turn. I don't think he, well, I mean, he could kill our Caliphate. Probably still has a Deny the Divine. We'll take that. Let's get rid of this Mire's Grasp. See if he whirlwind denials that. Okay, we're making him use cards on that. He's drawing though. Alright. Now the question is, do we want a Heliod's Punishment that Caliphate? I can't imagine he doesn't have better cards in hand that we want to do it, but I think that we're going to do it. Because we want a Commanding Presence next turn. And Chimera. And just see what happens. That's fine. None of that hurts us much. We still gonna Commanding Presence. Swing a ding ding. And we are threatening. He's got a Stern Dismissal, then we're probably in trouble. We're threatening some kind of trouble to him. Ichthyomorphosis and the Myers Grasp. He's on fire. He's on fire. Alright, might have us here. I mean, we're at 22, but is there any way he has... He has 4 dead cards in his hand? No. That turn, of course he has Myers Mask and Ichthyomorphosis. Wonder what he's got red for. I have an opinion. Fateful Land? More than Fateful Land, I assume. This Hateful Eidolon's destroying us, by the way, in case anyone was worried or wondering. Oh, Woe Strider. Woe Strider ain't... I mean, land ain't doing it against Woe Strider. He's playing red for 2 Fateful Ends. He's got 12 cards left. We've got 20. He's only drawn 11 more cards than me, so can't understand why we wouldn't win this. I see you, bro. I see you. Trouble. Alright, team, I don't think we're winning this one. I've done the analysis. Oh, Shatter. Wait a second. Where's our Shatter the Sky? I had forgotten that we were playing that card. We could still win this. Thinning our deck right now as we speak. 6. Not, yeah, we're not winning this. Well, we tried. Opponent drew pretty well there. So we've reached the final boss. This is win and done, or win and done, or lose and done. This is it. Let's see what we can do. Come on, let's go. Oh wait, we started with a let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, if you guys are shelter in place, you're quarantined, you're trying to enjoy it, you're trying to flatten the curve. It's unfortunate about the coronavirus, but all we can do is make best with what we have going. We're going first. What are the odds we draw a plains on the second draw? Pretty good? Okay. Good. Thanks, guys. Here it comes. Plains. That's not a plains. Plains. He's got something because it's going really slow. You gonna stern dismissal me? No, he might have a blue draw. Omen of the draw. Omen of the draw. Wouldn't have mattered. Alright, we need a plains, or this is going to be a short game. You guys said that I was going to draw plains in my first couple draws. So I can't be held responsible for keeping a forest-only hand. Renzi. Renzi is taking us to the house. Let's discard the old Sentinel box. Well, this is the case, so a lot of times when we're playing and you guys are playing along, I say, we should probably mulligan this, and then I keep it. Because I'm just not smart. Of course, I don't have Uro in my hand. And then I don't mulligan, and then we lose. And look at this. It's a prime example. Hold on. Alright, let's just give him a good game. Good game. Alright, so what a terrible finish to this draft run. Terrible finish to this video. And this is what makes me just an average player, because I don't mulligan when I absolutely should mulligan. And I'm just out here having a good time. I'm not disciplined, but that's okay. It's okay. We got 6 wins. We are climbing up the ladder slowly. We're gaining gems. We're keeping our gold up. We're having fun. Hopefully you guys are entertained by some of these events, and hopefully we're helping you a little bit. I feel like we can keep climbing. We are at Platinum 1. Maybe next time. Maybe tomorrow. I mean, we are quarantined. I got time to draft. Maybe tomorrow we can get to Diamond and see what can happen. So, thank you guys for coming and watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please, for me, huge favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Without those, there's really no reason for me to keep doing this. Thank you guys for showing up. Be safe. Stay at home. Don't spread the COVID-19 with anyone. And keep on living the dream. Oh, good out.